Coronation Street's Maria Connor is clearly less than impressed with Gary Windass after he's asked her to provide him with a fake alibi for the night of Theo Silverton's murder. While Gary isn't the one who killed Theo, he did help Sarah Platt cover up the crime, with Maria now implying that her husband is still in love with her ex. In scenes aired tonight, Maria resolved to talk to Sarah to find a way out of a tricky situation, but not before she made it clear to Gary that the trust between them had been broken. "It doesn't matter what the police do," she told him once the boys had gone out. "As far as me and you are concerned, the damage is done." Gary swore that Sarah was just a mate who needed his help and he had no intention of rekindling their romance, but Maria wasn't having it. She insisted it was just a matter of time before Gary helping Sarah would come back to bite them, potentially landing both of them in prison. Disappointed in Gary, Maria threatened him to retract his statement so she could avoid being charged with perverting the course of justice. Gary pleaded with her to reconsider, but Maria said she would put her family first, unlike him. At the Rovers, Summer Spellman made Maria see the situation in a new light. As Maria suggested, Sarah had a lot to answer for after letting Summer take the fall for Theo's death initially. Summer said she wasn't angry and understood that Sarah kept quiet to protect her son. Maria changed her mind about going to the police and returned home to Gary, who was relieved to hear she hadn't retracted her statement. However, things between them remained tense as Maria told him the change to rebuild their marriage had well and truly sailed. Gary listened in defeat as Maria accused him of being in love with Sarah after he'd put everything on the line to help her. "This is insane," Gary commented, only further enraging Maria. "I've never seen a future without you in it," he continued, with Maria suggesting he'd better get used to the idea. "I don't know what to believe," she broke down, deciding that talking to Sarah would be the only solution to their current crisis. "Until then, you can keep on the sofa," she finally said, retreating to the bedroom. Will Maria force Sarah to confess? Maria has always been fiercely protective of the people she cares about. Whether standing up for friends or refusing to back down from injustice, she has earned a reputation for speaking her mind. This time, however, her determination is fueled by something far more personal. Convinced that Sarah is hiding the truth about the events leading to her imprisonment, Maria decides that waiting for answers is no longer an option. As she prepares for an emotional prison visit, Maria is determined to uncover what really happened. Friends warn her that confronting Sarah in such a vulnerable moment could make matters worse, but Maria refuses to listen. She believes that only a face-to-face meeting will reveal the truth hidden beneath Sarah's carefully guarded emotions. Meanwhile, Sarah struggles to adapt to life inside prison. The once confident resident of Coronation Street now faces isolation, uncertainty, and constant pressure. Every day feels like a battle as she tries to maintain her dignity while carrying the weight of guilt, fear, and regret. Although she insists she is coping, cracks are beginning to appear in her brave facade. When Maria finally arrives for the prison visit, the atmosphere is tense from the very beginning. There are no warm greetings or comforting smiles. Instead, silence hangs heavily between them before Maria breaks it with the questions that have been haunting her for weeks. "Why won't you tell everyone the truth?" she demands. Sarah immediately becomes defensive, insisting there are things Maria could never understand. The conversation quickly spirals into a heated exchange as years of friendship, betrayal, and unresolved resentment come pouring out. Neither woman is willing to back down. Maria accuses Sarah of pushing away the people trying to help her, while Sarah fires back that Maria has no idea what prison is really like. Every word cuts deeper than the last, turning what should have been a supportive visit into an emotional battlefield. As tensions rise, Sarah finally hints that the story everyone believes may not be the whole truth. She stops short of revealing everything, but her cryptic comments leave Maria questioning everything she thought she knew. Is Sarah protecting someone? Is there another secret waiting to be exposed? Or is she simply struggling to accept responsibility for her actions? The encounter leaves Maria visibly shaken. Walking away from the prison, she realizes that Sarah's behavior raises more questions than answers. Instead of finding closure, Maria becomes convinced there is a hidden piece of the puzzle that nobody has uncovered. Back on Coronation Street, rumors spread quickly. News of Maria's prison visit reaches friends and neighbors, sparking fresh speculation about Sarah's situation. Some believe Maria has gone too far by confronting someone already facing immense hardship. Others admire her determination to uncover the truth, even if it means risking a lifelong friendship. The emotional fallout begins affecting everyone connected to the pair. Family members worry that the growing conflict could permanently destroy relationships already hanging by a thread. Even those who have tried to stay neutral find themselves forced to choose sides as emotions continue to escalate. For Sarah, the prison showdown becomes a turning point. The confrontation forces her to reflect on the choices that led her there and the consequences her silence is having on the people she loves. While she remains reluctant to reveal everything, it becomes increasingly clear that keeping secrets is becoming an unbearable burden. Maria, meanwhile, refuses to give up. She senses that Sarah desperately wants to tell the truth, but is trapped by circumstances beyond her control. Rather than walking away, Maria quietly begins piecing together clues that could uncover the mystery surrounding Sarah's imprisonment. As the storyline unfolds, viewers can expect emotional performances, heartbreaking conversations, and unexpected twists that keep everyone guessing. Every revelation threatens to rewrite what fans thought they knew about Sarah's case, while Maria's relentless search for answers could expose secrets that have remained hidden for far too long. The upcoming episodes promise not only dramatic prison scenes, but also powerful moments exploring friendship, forgiveness, and redemption. Whether Maria succeeds in helping Sarah or unintentionally makes her situation worse remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Weatherfield is heading toward another unforgettable chapter. With emotions running high and the truth still just out of reach, Coronation Street fans are in for a gripping storyline packed with suspense, heartbreak, and shocking revelations. As Maria and Sarah face each other across the prison visiting room, their confrontation could become one of the soap's most memorable moments, proving once again that in Weatherfield, the biggest battles are often fought with words rather than fists. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Coronation Street Scoop News Update.